to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell if you want to see more of the videos. This is about Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao. Who are you picking? And you already know I'm riding with my dog, Keith motherfucking Thurman. Okay? I know that Manny Pacquiao is an 8-time division champion, the only one to ever do that, but hey, at the end of the day, Keith Thurman is a dog. And y'all tell me what y'all feel about this fight. See, a lot of people talk shit about Keith Thurman, but y'all don't check that resume on Keith Thurman. Everybody want to talk about body shots. He can't take shots to the body. Same fighter fought with a hematoma right here above his eye the whole fight. And that same body shot, he did not go down. He stood through it, didn't take an 8 count or nothing. But for some reason, everybody wants to talk about this body shot. Still undefeated. Now against Josito Lopez, Keith Thurman is my favorite fighter. Let me just say that first. Keith Thurman is my favorite fighter. Edgar Camacho, salute to you too, my brother. I thank you. Keith Thurman is my favorite fighter. But against Josito Lopez, he looked horrible. After coming out for 2 years, I'm not going to give him that excuse, even though I am his #1 fan and him in boxing. I'm not going to give him that excuse. He looked horrible. To go against Manny Pacquiao right now, I don't think it's the right time. Lisa Hines, hey baby, how you doing? I appreciate you watching. I don't think it's the right time for him to go against Manny Pacquiao, especially how he looked against Josito Lopez. Manny Pacquiao is not Josito Lopez. At 40 years old still, he's still something to deal with. And even though Keith Thurman got the power in the youth, Adrian Broner had the power in the youth too. And I'm not saying that Adrian Broner and Keith Thurman are the same fighters. I'm just saying, at 40 years old, to go out there and beat somebody in their 20s, that means you still at your peak. You ain't really losing those steps right now. But Keith Thurman is unorthodox. He used to just be a power punch. He recently, before, learned how to box. He always tell you that before. He never knew how to use a jab or nothing like that. And that's why he unorthodox like that. And a lot of people talk shit like, they talk about Deontay Wilder about Keith Thurman before. Especially Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, that he was saying at one point that he saw Keith Thurman punching a bag and he was punching it wrong and this, that, and other. But at the same time, that same unorthodox style went out there and beat your son. So styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? So I think Keith Thurman gonna knock Manny Pacquiao out. And I'm only saying that, hold up, the welterweight division is stacked. What do you think about Danny Garcia versus Mike Garcia? Mike really wants to get his hands on one of the belts at 147. Mike Garcia showed that he need to go to 140. He couldn't do nothing with Errol Spence because his reach was longer than him. I actually seen openings for Mike Garcia that he saw while I'm watching the fight that he couldn't land because he didn't have a longer reach. And if he would have reached in, it would have been countered and he probably been knocked out. It's not, first, let me say this. Errol Spence didn't beat Mike Garcia because Mike Garcia couldn't fuck with Errol Spence. Mike Garcia lost because he realized that in the ring, he couldn't throw certain punches or he would get knocked out. That's why he lost. It wasn't because he was scared of Errol Spence's power. If his power was like that, he would have knocked him out. No, it was the fact that when Mikey Garcia would see an opening, he knew that he would leave himself open so bad that it would probably get him hurt. He couldn't reach him because his Errol Spence reach was so much longer. That's what stopped him. It wasn't the fact that Errol is this beast like that. He fought a guy 2 divisions down. Why people are talking about this shit like he fought like heavyweight? Mikey lacks athleticism. That could be true. Edgar, that could be true. He lacks athleticism. But at the same time, go back and watch that fight. And I'm telling you, it was times where Mike Garcia wanted to pull the trigger. But when he'll move just, and he couldn't do it. Because he know Errol Spence could either come with that right hook and hit him. Because he's southpaw. Right hook. You see what I'm saying? He's seen it. But he knew if I throw that right, Errol waiting with that right hook. He couldn't do it. He could not do it. I'm telling you, I watched it, bro. Bro, when I get on here and I talk to y'all about boxing, I'm not just talking no shit. I watch it. Okay? I'm telling you. D-Nice, man, D-Nice, where the hell you been? Where the fuck you been, D-Nice? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, you know they strike my channel, man. I was about to Tank Davis fight. I've been in YouTube jail for 90 days. Shout out to Project Pat. It was a hot summer's night. I was kicking it with gangster. They had me locked up for 90 days, bro. I'm out. Yes. I'm out. And we gonna go to work on their ass. You heard me? That's what we gonna do. Yeah, they had me locked up, man, over a damn fight. From now on, when I view a fight and I'm gonna talk to you about it, gonna be round for round, but I'm gonna put my camera out of the way from the TV. Cause I see YouTube, they don't want no controversial shit, or they don't want, you better not copyright point the camera at another nigga shit. Yeah, it's late as fuck. You right about that. I appreciate that, D-Nice. Everybody tell me keep doing how I do. But man, you know what? I gotta upgrade to a better level, y'all. And I gotta do this for y'all. I need that tight shit behind the desk shit. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, I feel like y'all deserve better. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm giving you this, I feel like I need to give you more. You know what I'm saying? On the like on a professional level. You know, I'm still gonna spit my talk. You know, a lot of people be talking about that cursing and all this and that, and you don't know nothing about no cursing. Cursing in the Bible and everything. You don't know. Oh, somebody told you what a curse word was. Nigga, fuck up. Appreciate you, D-Night. What was in that cup? That shit gone now. It's like one more sip in that motherfucker. It's a done deal. Shout out to Done Deal, R.I.P. Done Deal, man. Gonna be in Eastern time pretty soon. Gonna be flying Whitfield County, Georgia on the 16th. What you gonna be doing in Georgia, man? We're gonna be going down to Georgia. I wish that Wilder and Dominique Brazil fight was here. I don't talk about Illuminati. That shit is like that shit is like talking about lies. You know, that shit is a front. That's the blindfold. That shit, that fuck an Illuminati. That shit ain't nothing about no Illuminati, bro. The Illuminati is just to blindfold you, to give you a name. Look beyond that. You know what I'm saying? Look beyond that. If anything's given to you, you should question it. Always remember that. If anything is given to you, question it. From your own mind. Don't just get up on here because I'm telling you something, just because another person telling you something. Question it yourself. That's what he gave you ability of your own brain for. Question it for your own mind. Don't just believe anything somebody get up here and tell you. No, I'm not that person. I'm not trying to make you believe me. I don't give a damn if you don't believe me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. If you want to know what's real for yourself, you look for it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't let no man steer you wrong. And I'd be punished just as well if I was trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to do that. You know what I'm saying? Look for yourself, bro. I can steer you wrong if you believe in me. Shit, I ain't the most high. I can tell you anything. Trey Tucker. Oh, thank you. You see now, huh? You see. But when I, people think I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? Far from it. Let me see what y'all talking about. Billy Joe Saunders will whoop Canelo ass. Billy Joe will whoop Canelo ass. I'm telling you. Don't get it twisted now because I talk shit about because Billy Joe was a cheater. He ducked Demetrius Andrade by taking steroids. See, this is what happened with Billy Joe Saunders and Demetrius Andrade. See, he thought, this just a little regular black fighter. He ain't really known nothing like that. And then they showed him the tape. And then he got the conversations, the old talks about Demetrius Andrade. And then you know what Billy Joe Saunders said? He said, I ain't finna run up on that. Let me go and get some of these steroids and put them in my system. And this is going to be my way to duck Demetrius Andrade. All right? And what has Billy Joe done since then? Moved up to 168. A blatant duck. He don't want to be nowhere at 160 because why? Boo Boo Andrade is there. Y'all keep talking shit about Demetrius. Billy Ho. But Billy Ho Saunders, he will beat Canelo's ass. I'm telling you. Too much movement. Billy Joe Saunders beat Chris Eubank. And I think it's one more top legit. Luminate. He beat him, even though supposedly he was on the Royals then too, because he looked spectacular that night. But he beat him. I keep it real, baby. Cajun the General. Nobody's talk on here. No, we gonna keep it 100 edge. I don't give a damn who my favorite fighter is. I'm gonna tell you like this. Oh, you a female? I'm sorry. People keep telling me that. I'm sorry, baby. You're beautiful. You're a queen, whatever nationality you are. I'm sorry. You are beautiful. My bad. It ain't common that too many women like boxing. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for that if I offended you. Y'all be dumb as hell. Y'all see a big ass and go crazy these days. Thank you. Y'all see a big ass and go crazy. Dwight, Muhammad, Pacquiao. I will. I was just sitting at my mama's house and my dad's house, and my mama, she like box. She love Lennox Lewis. And We was talking about how in the 80s and 70s, fighters actually stood right there and fought each other. It wasn't all that slick movement shit. You know, Sugar Ray Leonard started that shit. And Floyd copyright. And Floyd carbon copied it and sent that shit through a fax machine, and that became his style. Sugar Ray Leonard started that movement shit. But if you can't cut off the ring and catch me, that's your fucking problem. I'm finna punch you in your face all night. That's your bad. I'm waiting on this dislike. I keep getting some nigga keep hitting dislike on my video. Why? I don't know. You know, one time I got 1,000 likes. The first time they ever YouTube sent me that, they said you got 1,000 likes. I was like, damn. I ain't even know y'all get niggas props for that. But it's some nigga keep hitting dislike. But at the same time, and like I said before, he deserves credit because Floyd Mayweather didn't even fight Keith Thurman. And he was his mandatory for damn near 2 years. That's why they elevated Floyd Mayweather to the WBA Super Welterweight Champion, which means the Super Welterweight Champion, he decided who he wanted to fight. They created a whole nother belt for Floyd to duck Keith Thurman. And I ain't bullshitting. They created a whole nother belt for Floyd to duck Keith Thurman. And he did that shit. And right now, at 40 years old, Mr. Manny Pacquiao is finna fight this man. So whatever, even if he lose, I just give him credit for going out there and taking on such a challenger of Keith Thurman. Floyd did not do that. He done fight Sean Porter. He fought Andre Berto. Come on, man. When you could have fought somebody undefeated, you could have fought Amir Khan. I keep telling y'all, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather ducked Amir Khan. They didn't want no problems with Amir Khan. That reach and that quickness. And that shrimp boxing, jumping in and out. They weren't gonna be able to handle it. No. First thing they say is, what is his numbers? This Floyd, what? soon as you, let me tell you something. They say whether you broke or in real life or in money. Whenever a nigga know you could beat his ass or something, they go to talk about money, guns, and all that shit. Soon as they will mention that shit, Floyd Mayweather will say, what are his numbers compared to mine? We ain't talking about your numbers. We talking about how many times can he hit you in your face or you can hit you in his. Hit him in his. That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about numbers. Niggas want to go break down and have, we ain't going to all that. We talking about this real shit. You said Con, Forrest, Trinidad. Who do I think gonna win? Keith Thurman. I told you Keith Thurman gonna knock Manny Pacquiao the fuck out. Easy. Who, Keith Thurman? I think Keith Thurman would have lost then. Honestly. I think Keith would have lost to Floyd then. I think now, if Floyd was to fight Keith now, he'd lose to him. But at that time, Keith would have lost. She don't supposed to be that massive and look like that. Even with the wigs, braids, just don't look right. You know, Trey Tucker, bruh, honestly, let me tell you this. You are wasting your time trying to give people the truth. You are wasting your time. Don't feed into it. I know you love him and you want him to learn, but you can't. Everybody don't want it, bro. And it hurt. And I know it bothers you. I know it do. But, bro, if he don't come into it on his own, pray for him. Because people sitting up here lying to them or something. People just want something to talk about. Ain't nobody lying to your ass. If you can't come into it, then you ain't awoke. You ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? You can't, everybody don't want it. People don't want it. Like Pimp C said again, people don't like the taste of medicine. People don't like the taste of medicine, bro. Ain't nothing else in that cup. People don't like that, bro. Tell me. But y'all know Keith Thurman gonna knock his ass out. I don't give a damn what Ozito Lopez did. I ain't heard from Keith Thurman. What is it? May, June, July. Oh, they got some months to go. He got a good time to get in shape for this. And especially coming off what he went through. Yeah. I'm riding with my boy Keith by knockout. They got to work on Keith Thurman straight right. Keith Thurman curves his right down. I don't never see him throw a straight. He always curves it or hooks it. He has to work on his straight. And that's the Dan Birmingham and his people. And that's the Keith too. I know you like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You ain't never bothered. Well, hey, I'm just telling you, nigga. I watched this shit and I'm telling you, you need to work on that straight right. Straight. Feint with the left, straight. Back. That's what you need to be working on. Feint. You talking about Keith Thurman. Yeah, and people don't check Keith Thurman's resume. Y'all seen all the people he done beat? Y'all know he was the first person to beat Diego Chavez. One of the most high. He was like they expected Diego Chavez to be like the next Oscar de la Hoya or some shit. Keith Thurman went out and knocked his ass out when he was undefeated. After that, he was losing ever since. Go and look at all the ex-title holders Keith Thurman fought in his early stages of his career. Soto Carras, all of them, man. Come on, man. What the hell y'all be talking about with Keith Thurman, man? This man fighting with hematobas. Don't drop from hard body shots. Want to keep talking that Errol Spence shit. His team know that Errol Spence is too big to be at welterweight. Fucking 175 was sitting over there talking about he want to fight welterweights and shit. They know that shit. Why y'all think that fight ain't happen? And I'm gonna look up tonight. Now y'all look it up. Look it up and see if go to Boxing Rec and see if Errol Spence is VADA enrolled. Go look that up. Go look and see if Big Baby Miller was VADA enrolled. Go look that up. Go look and see if any fighter is VADA enrolled. If not, they doing something. VADA catches you. That you saw the shit is bullshit. VADA. Go see if your favorite fighter is on the VADA. If they ain't, don't say nothing else about when nobody say nothing about they on steroid. You see, VADA is year round and they ain't playing with your ass. Go and see that. Go to Boxing Brick and check and see if your favorite fighter is on the VADA. If they ain't, they ass is on steroids and they cheat. That's random year-round testing. What the fuck? Like I said, check Keith Thurman resume, man. All the ace title holders he fought early in his career. Man. Then he went back-to-back with two elite fighters, Manny Garcia and Sean Porter. My bad, y'all. What you talking about, Edgar? You got in your feelings about something? For the NE Patriots, Edgar, I don't even watch no fucking football. If you got under your feelings about some football, I don't watch that shit. Canelo could be Sweet Pea. Honestly, bro, I seen Sweet Pea lose to Oscar De La Hoya. A lot of people say he was robbed that fight. He lost. So you think a stronger Canelo, slicker than Oscar De La Hoya can't beat Sweet Pea? Sweet Pea will become much Sweet Pea. That nigga get much, bro, against a Canelo. I seen Oscar De La Hoya do with him. Being real. On the Zone. I watched that recently. I ain't talking about no old shit I seen. Why I watched that recently on the Zone. Go look it up. It's on there. He got outboxed. I mean, you got your opinion. Filipino Heat. I understand it, but I just feel like Manny Pacquiao done fucked up and tried to pick the wrong chair. I think he tried to pick the weakest welterweight he felt was out there with a belt. And so, Keith Thurman. And also, I gotta say this: what Manny Pacquiao is doing, he is destroying Floyd's legacy. If you still feel that Floyd Mayweather is the greatest off time, then you don't know nothing about boxing. He's destroying Floyd's legacy by continuing to fight at 40 years old in the competition that he is fighting. I just gotta say that. And a lot of people gonna say, "Oh, that black man shit." No, I told y'all, ain't no bias shit, ain't no racist shit on here. We talking about boxing, and in boxing, he is destroying Floyd Mayweather's legacy. For one, if you so big and badass, you'll give me a rematch. For two, I'm out here beating younger fighters at 40 and still going. You going fighting exhibition matches and fighting MMA fighters. And they count this shit as real fighters. Manny Pacquiao is killing them, bro. He already killed him with the 8-time champion. And even though I know Manny Pacquiao was on steroids, we know he was on steroids. Floyd was on steroids too. and he used them right before. I'm gonna say allegedly. Even though when you sue me, you ain't gonna get nothing but a goddamn, you know, you ain't gonna get shit but a pan of grease from me, money. But I know you was on steroids when you fought Shane Mosley. That's why you took that punch to where Shane's supposed to knock you out. And that's why you were so strong, like you said yourself, when you shoved that elbow and you pushed Shane out the way and he looked at you like you said. Because he was like, God damn, this little motherfucker strong. Because you was on the roids, boy. He's supposed to knock you out. You know that. And people think I'm crazy. It showed on a video with Manny Pacquiao, something with the third show or something, where Leonard Ellerby got this powdery substance in a straw. They probably done took it off now, I'm sure. But I'm going to say allegedly, so they can't, fuck with me. But allegedly, but I saw it with my eyes on that video, which may not be gone, so I'm going to say allegedly. Motherfucking lying. Soon as Floyd got in the motherfucking ring, the first thing he did when that towel was on the rope, grabbed that towel with his glove and rubbed his nose in it. Motherfuckers. Yes. I told y'all I watched this shit. If you think I'm lying, go back and watch it from beginning to end. When Floyd get in the ring, he rubbed his nose on that goddamn towel. Allegedly. I already ain't got nothing, nigga will sue you for peanuts. I want all the counters out that motherfucker out. I want everything that nigga motherfucker own. You know what I'm saying? Just for spitting that real shit. This shit is crazy. Talking about my boy Keith Thurman can't beat no motherfucking Manny Pacquiao. You think Manny Pacquiao be... No, I really can't say that. But I'm finna say, you think Manny Pacquiao be more busy than Sean Porter? But Sean Porter is a different fighter from Manny Pacquiao. So that's why I about to shut the fuck up when I said that. But being that busy can let you know that Keith Thurman can fight a busy fighter. And now the movement, you can almost say that the movement is damn near the same of Manny Pacquiao. Not the fighting style, but the movement. How they jump around, and they about on the same level with Manny Pacquiao and Sean Porter. With the movement, leg movement, not fighting style. For somebody to get on here and say, you crazy. I said leg movement, not fighting style. I'm just saying that let you know that Keith Thurman can actually get in there and fight with somebody who can move around the ring, jump from side to side, you know what I'm saying, come from different angles. So, y'all crazy for counting Keith out. But, everybody got their opinion. And, I've been wrong too. Oh, let me check on Edgar, man. Edgar said, peace out to everyone in the chat. Lion, bro, I'm awake as fuck. You can be wrong. You're not always going to be right. That's okay. Edgar, whatever I did to offend you, my brother, I don't know what I said, but I'm open to whatever it is that you're saying. I just didn't see what you said. I don't know what it was that got you uptight, but I apologize to you. But I don't even know what got you upset, bro. All right, what a boxing. I see the last one, Filipino 805. I picked Pat Man. Pat Man gonna get his ass knocked out. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah. He said you mad too because you don't have a red cup tonight. You know, I had to kill, seek, and destroy to get that goddamn red cup. Lisa, they said, what's good? Wilbur Holmes, how you doing, brother? Ain't nothing much. You know, just sitting up here talking about Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao. Thurman versus Paul Williams. Thurman would have got beat by Paul Williams. Thurman could have did when he was too long at 147. That's why Floyd ain't fighting. Somebody else told me on the last video, they said Floyd could have beat Paul Williams. He was an easy fight, but Al Heyman told him something. If Floyd knew he could have beat Paul Williams, Floyd would have fought Paul Williams. Floyd been in the game so long, he can look at you and tell if he could beat you or not. That's why if he didn't fight you, Floyd knew you was gonna cause some problems. Or he adjusted a situation in weight or something. Y'all, I love Floyd to watch Floyd, but come on now. When y'all be talking that Floyd shit, that be really letting me know y'all don't really know nothing about no boxing, bro. Floyd ducked a lot of people. Spatafora, he ducked a lot of people. Fought Zab Judah after a loss, when your confidence is down. I mean, come on now. Y'all don't be knowing nothing about boxing for real, bro. Y'all just be watching that shit. When a fighter loses, have you ever noticed that when a fighter loses, everybody want to jump on them? Because their confidence down. Everybody know how to beat you now. All they got to do is study and follow a game plan. Or the last fighter that beat you. Y'all don't know that though, because y'all be watching this shit. These lying only fans and all this shit. Get on here with that bullshit. Oh, you say you doing all right? Yeah. Paul Williams, you know what I'm saying? Paul Williams was never knocked out, I don't think, until he went up at 154. Because that's when he went to his natural weight. Because, let me tell you something. One of the ways to beat Floyd you had to bring Floyd out of focus. Floyd be so focused, ain't nothing on his mind but beating you. When Zab Judah hit him in the nuts with that illegal shot to the nuts, that should have showed people how focused Floyd was. He wasn't concerned about that shit. You know, the average person would have got mad, but like Floyd said, I wasn't finna lose my motherfucking money. He be so focused. You have to if you can't take him out of his game, if you can't take him out of his zone, you're gonna lose to Floyd. And if you notice this, every time Floyd has ever been taken out of that, he knocked you out or he tried to get you out the ring quick. That's with Shane Mosley, Victor Ortiz, any boxer who ever hurt him or anything. When he's brought out of that focus, when he can't, you know what I'm saying, sit there and just play with you, he literally goes in to kill and destroy. That's what Floyd do. And then y'all know I ain't lying. If you watch him, you know I ain't lying. When it gets to that point where he can't play with you, he literally figure out a way to adapt to you and he go in to fuck you up. Like with Shane Mosley. He realized with Shane, he had to be first. Go back and watch it. See, when he would walk Shane down, he was pawned with Shane. Just the first round filling him out. He wasn't really trying to go there with Shane. But when Shane caught him, after him waiting on Shane, he said, I gotta go first. And now every time you'll watch him step to Shane, he feint and go first. And every time he'll land because he realized if I wait on Shane, he gonna throw a counter that gonna hurt me. Go back and watch it. I do this shit. I'm gonna go back and watch that D-Nice. I promise you. But I'm telling you, once Floyd get in that hole and he can't, and you done hurt him or something, he finna attack you. That's when he say he finna come out his bag of tricks, his bag of tricks. With one people don't understand. Watch when his fights, his eyes is what make him win. Floyd be looking at the ground and throw a punch at your face and hit you straight. That boy no box. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about he can't read, right? I don't give a fuck if he can't walk backwards. When that motherfucker get in the ring, if you can't break his focus, he finna beat your ass. And I ain't never seen his focus broken, so he gonna beat your ass. And that's just that boy, he's a bad motherfucker. But he ducked a lot of people. He didn't challenge himself like he was supposed to. But a beautiful fighter, a great fighter. Now, one thing, people talk a lot of shit about Oscar De La Hoya, but Oscar De La Hoya will fight any motherfucking body. That nigga will fight Debo. Oscar De La Hoya will fight Debo. Win, lose, or draw, he fought him. You gotta give him his credit for that. Now they no crazy weights. Even though he made Floyd fight in heavyweight gloves and made him move to 154, and still lost. But there was some bitch shit on that. I gotta admit on that. But he fought him. And he was an A side at that time. So, you know how people hold the A side so high and dear now. But I think, Keith Thurman can't even be unified in this fight. The only thing Keith Thurman really gonna get from this fight is the fact that he beat Manny Pacquiao. And I think Manny Pacquiao is coming after his title to really unify. You know, because Manny Pacquiao is the WBA regular champion. Keith Thurman is the super. You know, so I think that Manny Pacquiao is only going after Keith Thurman because he think he's the weakest link in the welterweight division and to also take his belt. And maybe unify with the other champions, but I doubt it. I think that if Manny Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman, he gonna retire. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. But I think if he beat Keith Thurman, he gonna go and retire. He gonna sit it down. But we got Sean Porter fighting Errol Spence soon, so that's gonna lock in 2 belts. So somebody gonna have to fight somebody. Russell and Tank, we ain't gonna see that. Floyd Mayweather is guiding Tank's career, and we ain't gonna see nothing we want to see with that, bro. I keep telling y'all, look on Instagram. I ain't got an Instagram channel. Tank is on Instagram talking about fighting rappers and shit. He ain't talking about fighting no Gary Russell Jr.'s, Leo Santa Cruz's, or none of them Fortunas, Farmers, Lomas. He ain't talking about none of that shit. you know, the best thing they say now is I don't pick my fights. That's bullshit. Who would sign a contract saying you will let a man dictate everything over you? I don't give a fuck what contract it was. I'd never sign a contract where a motherfucker could dictate anything over me. If I want to fight somebody, I got to get your approval. Man, get the hell out of here. You don't want to fight. No, I am not LDBC. Shout out to the LDBC. No hate, no nothing. Like I told people when I first started my channel on boxing, I wanted to get my own subscribers. I didn't want to ever build off anybody else's name. I didn't want anybody else to come in and say that, hey, the only reason you got to where you are at because you dealt with us. That wasn't my goal. I wanted my own sack, and I wanted to come up off my own fucking sack. I didn't want to follow nobody else and come up. You know, but shout out to them. You know, I hear a lot about them, about the LDBC. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing bad to say about them. They ain't said nothing about me. But shout out to them, 78 Sports. I watched this dude for years. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the main guys I really watched. But until if they don't say nothing about me, I ain't got nothing to say about them. They, you know, they do their thing. I hear a lot about their bias and, you know, but y'all know that don't go on here. No, I'm affiliated with me. That's the only person I'm affiliated with. I fuck with Money Brown TV. What's the dude channel? He be on my channel. Ferrari Power or Power Ferrari or some shit like that. Yeah, but damn, I can't think of his name. Ferrari. Check out his channel though. Just look in for Ferrari Power or Power Ferrari or it's something like that. I can't think of it right now. But he the guy. He got a video on his channel showing the Tupac pictures of him actually going with trainers and stuff to proms and shit. So y'all might want to check Ram Power Ferrari. That's it. Ram Power Ferrari on YouTube. Check out that channel. Just go through the videos and you'll see it. You know. Yeah, I made the right videos and I came up, you know. You know, a lot of my subscribers didn't come from boxing. You know what I'm saying? It was hard. I think I was at like 700 and something. But I made the right video and, excuse me, I just got more subscribers, you know what I'm saying? And even my boxing videos doing a little better now, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you can get on here. Even though I put a one title on it, we can go into other things as well. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. I have to keep it real with my boxing people. You know what I'm saying? That's them the people who shouted me out, showed me first love. So I ain't gonna never forget them. But we can branch off into other things. But if I see a boxing question, I'm gonna talk about boxing too. You know, it's not like that. I'm not forgetting the people who helped grow my channel. It's just that boxing was my core, and I'm not gonna forget them either. And if you want to ask a question about whatever, then we're gonna talk about that. That's basically what it is. And D Nice, you been fucking with it for a long time now, you dig? You know what I'm saying? That's why when I seen your name, I was like, man, what D Nice been, man? What you saying? You are good look, stop me. Oh, all right, Lisa, don't play now. You better ask about it. I don't play now. I thank you though. I appreciate that. I wish I could see who you was. I'd probably tell you, well, you. Yeah, D Nice, you A1 since day one, man, my nigga. Since I started, you been around. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for continue watching the channel. But I want Keith to go out here and win this, and I think that would be great for him to beat Manny Pacquiao. It's going against whoever was the other guy to get the other belts. Hold on. Who got the? Terrence Crawford got the fucking W. Oh shit. They still they still gonna have to run up against that dog. Oh man. And I keep telling people the fight to see is Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford at 147. That's the fight. Now you know what? And I think Sean Porter can beat Errol Spence. I think he can beat him by unanimous decision. Sean Porter will beat and can beat Errol Spence by his business. Errol Spence ain't fought to Sean Porter. He ain't seen a Sean Porter. Sean Porter ain't finna go in there and y'all know what I'm talking about. Sean Porter ain't finna go in there and play, man. I understand what, don't think so. You looking at it as Errol Spence and looking at what he did to other people. You're not looking at the busyness of Sean Porter. You're not looking at it like that. You're not looking at the body affecting how Sean Porter throws to the body and can throw to the head non-stop, 12 rounds. All right now. But you know what I do see in that fight though? I think Sean Porter will get dropped by Errol Spence. Because Sean Porter is with that Mike Tyson shit. He do a lot of other shit, but I'm just saying he do that and then run in on you, you know what I'm saying? But I can see him getting dropped. And you say it can't. People gonna say it can't happen, but you gotta remember Adrian Broner dropped him with a left hook. What's to say Errol Spence can't do that? I told y'all I watched this shit. I don't just talk about it. But that's at the end of the day, whoever comes out with the other 3 belts, you gonna have to see Bud. And it don't matter. You gonna have to see the man. You gonna have to see Bud. And I want it to be Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford. Now I love Bud. I know in my heart that Bud is something serious. But if Keith Thurman was to fight Terrence Crawford, I'm going with motherfucking Keith Thurman. And I love both of them as fighters. But I'm riding with Keith Thurman. I don't care what nobody say I'm riding with my boy Keith. All the way. That's the fight. That's the pay-per-view fight. Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford. Even Bomac said it. Even Terrence Crawford trainer said it. That's the fight at 147. Not this Errol Spence shit. I'm telling y'all now. But hey, it's time for me to shut it down, man. I appreciate y'all watching the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to username, go to about. I would truly appreciate whatever it is you could donate. Most of all, take care of yourself, your family, and your loved ones. That's the most important thing, man. And I just thank y'all for viewing the channel. This Easy Work Boxing. I'm signing out.